Transmitting live from our brand new studios at TV5 Media Center and Reliance Mandaluyong. By land, by sea, and on air. Mula sa pinakabaksyong newsroom sa buong bansa. 25,000 watts. Radyo 5, 92.3 News FM. Iwanan mo na ang lumang tunog ng AM. Nagbabalik ang paborito mong programa dito sa Radyo 5, 92.3 News FM.
Saan pupunta at paano palalagawin ang perang pinaghirapan mo? Oplan Asenso sa Radyo 5.
Ang oras po natin, pasado kwarto, 1:12, 1:12 to be exact ang Philippine Standard Time. Kayo po yung naka-tune in pa rin dito po sa Oplan Asenso. Gerard de la Peña po.
Michelle Rosa Ople po.
Ayan mga kapatid, bukod po sa Radyo 5, 92.3 News FM, live na live din po tayo sa Action TV at syempre po sa Facebook page ng Radyo 5, 92.3 News FM.
Eto, gusto ko mag-greet. Ayan, of course, ang
marami-rami yan, partner.
Yes, ang FB page po namin ay fb.com/Oplan Asenso. Okay, hello kay April Baker. Sabi niya, good afternoon po sa inyong dalawa. Ramon Arduo, good PM mga Lodi. Mga Lodi, pet malumo friend. Ayan. So, si Chesel Villas, magandang tanghali mga ka-Asenso. Si Lyde Samal, hello ma'am sir. Pag-greet pose. Ayun, si Jackie Manabat and si Likha. Sorry, ngayon lang kami nakapagbasa eh. Good afternoon, Catherine Angeles. Oh, uy, i-heart mo daw yung profile picture niya, friend. Gusto ko yung sa'yo
ni Mon?
Ayan. Kamusta na kayo ni Mon Hoxon? Yan. Mirna Carabali. Ayan, sana ma-resolve na ang Norcore dahil yung maraming bansa ang nadadamay, lalo na ang mga neighboring countries tulad ng Pinas.
Tama yan.
This was on the ASEAN issue kanina, ayan. Uy, Gerard de la Peña, nandiyan ka, joke lang.
Sabi ni si Lyde Samal, yan, hello ma'am, Sir Chesel Villas, hello ka Asenso, Michelle and Gerard. Ayan, si Maria Salome Santiago, ayan, nanonood din sa atin yan dito sa Facebook.
Alan Resuma, hello. Dale Garcia Ramos, hello. Nasa Vancouver, Canada. Okay, ayan, teka lang na natabunan. Ayan. Hello sa Garcia family sa Vancouver, Canada, especially Mateo. See you soon. Rhea A na lang. Watching in Bohol. Okay, Lola Dakila, magandang tanghali. Ram, watching from Kuwait. Si Ja na lang friend kasi parang ang dami mong pangalan. Good PM, greet sa Dasma area. Nakikinig sila. Catherine Angeles ulit. Again from Kuwait, si Mariam Beatingo. Good day to all of us watching from Kuwait. Fred Bolonga, sabi niya, good morning sir. Hi, Fish Mark Kelvin Tan. Si Amalia Pendergat, watching from blank. Uy, bakit blank? Saan ka galing friend? Yan. Okay, sandali. Right. Sige, si Rowena Causon, pwede po ba mabati yung mga workers ng UCC sa Pasig? Thanks po. Saan sa Pasig? Yan ba yung sa Kapitolyo? Hi friends. Good morning po. Joy Maasin, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, si Marivic Baturi, and hello from Al-Khobar, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Siv Ortsak. Ayan. And from Malate, Manila, Primo Bilangel, dalawa na lang. Ronald Resho, of course, hello from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Watching from Surigao, si Mitch Cheesy and si Marilyn Sevilla naman. Watching from Hong Kong, Martin Toshi Orosa, listening.
Hi.
We're listening. Yung mga kasama mo, hello.
Ito si Jessie Gresha, sabi niya, Ma'am Sir, good PM, paano po ba mag-text at tumawag sa inyo at sa Wanted sa Radyo 5? Ang linya po namin ay 633-0072, pero hindi po namin kayo malalive ko. Ang concern niyo po ay sa Wanted sa Radyo dahil weekday po yung programa. Yan. Ang text line po ng Oplan Asenso, yan, iba't iba po yan bawat programa. Kami po dito sa Oplan, ang aming pong text line ay Asenso space ang inyong mensahe and send to 2929.
Of course, facebook.com/Oplan Asenso. Nakikita po namin itong mga comments live.
Mamaya ko babasahin yung mga nasa text line natin kasi hindi pa ako nagbubukas ng ating text line.
Okay, sige. Dumako na tayo sa ating main portion. Ayan ang programa. Kasama natin ngayon ang Storm Technologies Incorporated. Usapang startup ito, friend. Nawalan ako ng katabi.
Sorry. Bigla nawala.
Usapang startup, sabi ko, ghost. Ayan.
Nawala ako. Sorry.
Okay, kasama natin, isa-isahin natin si Paolo de la Fuente, ang co-founder and board member ng Storm Technologies. Hello kay Cindy Burdette, ayan, Director for Business to Business Growth. Si Kellda Centeno, Chief Operating Officer ng store.
Welcome sa
Welcome,
Oplan
welcome.
Asenso. Thank you for coming over.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hapon, and thank you for having us.
Una sa lahat, congratulations muna. You won grand prize ng Slingshot ASEAN Startup World Cup ng PH for the regional competition. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ayan, please tell us naman about Storm Technologies. Ayan, ano yung kumpanya na ito?
Okay. Ang Storm Technologies is it's an HR technology company that we started in 2005. So ang pinaka-focus namin ay ang produkto na ang tawag ay flexible benefits. So ang flexible benefits is it's a program wherein ang employer is able to allow its employees to choose the benefits they want. Kasi typically sa normal na kumpanya and I'm sure you can relate to this, karamihan ng employee of one company will receive a specific set of benefits. So yung SLs, VLs, health, HMO, lahat kayo pare-parehong natatanggap na benefits. No? So ang ginagawa ng FlexBen is pinapapili ngayon individually. Ikaw, anong gusto mo?
Individually?
Pwede mong i-trade in ang SL mo or ang VL mo kung hindi ka naman sakitin, for example, or hindi ka mahilig magbakasyon. Pwede mo siyang i-trade in and then you can use the currency to buy something else that's more relevant to you. So, kunyari, mahilig ka sa gadgets, bumili ka ng telepono. Kung gusto mo ng bigyan ng healthcare yung iyong mga anak, pwede mo silang bigyan. Kung gusto mong mag-travel yung pamilya mo sa Hong Kong, pwede. So, it's a way for you to customize kung ano yung benefits na nakukuha mo dun sa kumpanya.
Kasi tayo naman kasi bilang employees, iba't iba rin naman kasi tayo ng needs.
Exactly.
Tama.
Pero when you started this startup, itong company ninyo, ano ba yung gusto ninyong i-address na problem as to why ganito ka-specific yung talagang yung trust ninyo?
So ang gusto talaga namin is to increase employee satisfaction sa mga empleyado ng mga kumpanya, and to do this without raising the budget. So yun yung kinagandahan kasi talaga ng FlexBen. Nung una namin na-experience ang FlexBen dun sa old company namin. When we started this kasi noong 2004, 2005, yung business partner ko at saka ako, we belonged in a company called Soluziona. No? So that was one of the first companies that implemented FlexBen here in the Philippines. No? Parang one of the first 5 na nag-implement nun. So essentially, yung programa, the reason why they implemented the program was because limited yung budget ng mga kumpanya in terms of benefits that it wants to give out. Diba? So of course, you wanna limit your expenses. Diba? So given that limited amount of resources and spend that you wanna use on benefits, paano ka magiging creative in the way you give benefits and at the same time increase yung satisfaction ng mga empleyado. So this is one of the creative ways that we did it. No? Mas natutuwa ang empleyado kasi nakakapili siya ano ba yung gusto niyang benepisyo, ano yung relevant sa kanya, ano yung magagamit niya. And at the same time, yung kumpanya doesn't spend additional budget. Kasi kinonvert mo lang from SL, ginawa mo lang telepono. From VL, ginawa mo lang trip. Pareho yung budget, pero mas masaya yung tao.
Okay. Bakit kaya hindi nagagawa ng mga ibang companies ito? I mean, what created that problem?
One of the challenges, of course, in implementing FlexBen is, of course, understanding first, no, paano ba siya gumagana, ano yung proseso that goes into running FlexBen. At first, syempre kapag malaki kang kumpanya, let's say a BPO, 1,000 employees, mahirap mag-implement ng FlexBen na ikaw lang yung gumagawa.
Right.
Kasi wala kang prior experience. Hindi mo alam kung paano siya gumagana. Hindi mo alam kung paano magre-react yung mga empleyado mo. So you would try to go to somebody who's an expert in the field. So that's what Storm is. So we've been doing this for the past 12 years. And ang naibibigay namin sa mga kumpanya is yung expertise namin in implementing these sorts of things. So how to design the program, ano ba yung mga magandang i-offer, ano yung babagay dun sa kumpanya mo given the profile of the employees. So mga ganong bagay.
Yung isang other thing then that Storm is able to bring is, let's say you may 1,000 employees nga yung kumpanya, all 1,000 want different things. As an employer, mahirap i-cater yung 1,000 different needs na yun. So, yung father would be different sa isang millennial na ibang-iba yung gusto. And so, what Storm does is kami nang bahala to find those providers for you. So like what Pao mentioned kanina, kung mga cellphone yung trip ng mga millennials, kami nang balang humanap ng provider ng mga telepono. So whether it's a branded phone or a basic phone, kami nang bahala dyan. Trips, kung ano ba yung uso ngayon, Japan, Australia, kami nang bahala dyan humanap. So, the company, the employer, mag-focus talaga sila on improving their business, development of the people. Yung mga ganong benefits, pwede na nilang ipasa sa amin yan.
Okay, kumbaga kayo na mag-ano dyan, makipag-usap, makipag-deal,
Right,
ganyan.
right.
Sige nga, could you tell us, siguro, I'll go down a bit lang, on yung mix ninyo, like what are your different roles in creating this this kind of solution?
And expertise.
And
Go, Kellda.
Ayan.
Our boss.
So, yung joke ko sa office is ako yung chief nagger. So, we're built like a tech company, no? So, we have a tech team. So, meron kami mga developers, both back-end, front-end, web and mobile. We also have QA to make sure na yung product namin, yung technology namin is working properly.
Right.
But then we also, because we're a B2B company, our clients are big companies also, we have the sales team which Cindy leads. And then, kasi nga yung technology namin leads people into a marketplace, no, where they can pick 15,000 different products and services. We also have parang an e-commerce setup also. So meron kaming teams na naghahanap ng mga merchants and mga brands na ipapasok. Meron din kaming supply chain team who handles the purchasing and logistics. And then syempre meron kaming customer service and marketing team.
Okay.
So we're about 120 people na right now across those different departments. And then, syempre, meron kaming HR, which we call People Operations, and Finance, which supports all the operations also. Yun.
So, paano yun? Ito pala, ayan, wait, sa inyong dalawa, yung role nyo naman in the organization, how does that work?
So sa amin, so like Kellda mentioned, I'm in charge of sales.
Right.
The nature of the business is B2B. So ang pinupuntera talaga namin is other companies. So BPOs,
Right.
FMCG, ganyan. We have, I think, about 22 people now in my team. Focusing on, number one, identifying sino ba yung may need para sa gintong serbisyo. Right? So, BPOs number one, kasi napakalaki nila. Tapos yung mga tao nila sobrang varied. You have your millennials, but you also have your medyo traditional people na mas traditional din yung needs.
Right.
And then after we identify sino yung mga okay na companies, we go and like what Pao mentioned kanina, we analyze ano ba yung budgets nyo ngayon? Ano ba yung binibigay nyo sa mga employee nyo? And how can we use that same study to be creative and increase employee satisfaction? And then, part of my team also is, after na ma-implement yung technology, we survey, ano ba yung naging impact nito? Naging mas masaya nga ba yung mga empleyado? Tingin ba nila mas loyal na ba sila ngayon sa kumpanya? Kasi one of the things that we improve is yung lowering attrition. So, mas likely ang isang empleyado mag-resign kapag mas masaya siya sa nakukuha niyang benefits at incentives. So, if we can help improve that, bottom line ng kumpanya gaganda din. So lahat yan mini-monitor, part of our team monitors that.
Okay.
Uy, maganda yun na. Kasi di ba lalo sa BPO sector dito sa atin, napakabilis ng turnover ng mga empleyado.
Tama.
Yun, just to give us an insight, kayo, yung ginagawa nyong, the work that you do with these BPO companies, ano yung nakita nyong impact? Siguro, in broad strokes.
Sure. So number one, tama kayo, turnover is at I think between 55 to 60% right now. And yung mahirap kasi doon is hindi nagkukulang yung demand from foreign countries to really want to outsource in the Philippines. But because resign yung mga tao, HR is now finding it hard to fill new positions because they're busy filling out the ones that have left. Right? So nakikita namin na improving, let's say, tenure. If average tenure ngayon is 4 or 5 months, increasing it to 1 year will really benefit the bottom line. Kasi yung 6 months na na-improve mo, you can do 6 months of hiring for a new account eh.
Right.
The other thing is, if you can build more tenure, so hindi na nagre-resign yung mga tao, mas masaya na sila with this employer, they can now become leaders that will train other people under them. So now you're also in parang naturally nakakapag-train ka ng future leaders because they're not leaving the company. So maraming benefits yung just focusing on the engagement and satisfaction of employees. Maraming yung tangential benefits sa ibang parts ng kumpanya. Training, revenues, leadership and development, marami talaga siyang impact.
Di ba itong mga millennials, ano ang sabi nila, they're a different animal. Ano ba yung mga needs na nakikita ninyo na anong kakaiba sa mga millennial and sa sabi nating mga traditional?
I guess one of the things we found do sa mga surveys nga namin with our clients is kung millennial, hindi sapat na malaking sweldo. I think yun yung misconception eh. So dati, I remember the time of my parents, for example, ang sukatan is kapag nakabili ka ng bahay, ng kotse, yun yung magandang trabaho, di ba? Ngayon, what we know is millennials also want meaningful work. So, kailangan nakikita nila ng impact ng trabaho nila. So, kung nasa sales sila, ano bang extent niyan sa growth ng kumpanya? Ano bang nagagawa kong contribution? The other main theme na nakita namin is yung importansya ng supervisor, ng mentor. So, dati, walang personal relationship yung boss. Basta gawin mo yung binigay ko sa yung trabaho, okay na yan, sisweldohan kita. But ngayon, a lot of the millennials are really looking for feedback. Sir, ma'am, paano ba ako mag-grow? Ano po bang areas ang dapat kong i-improve sa sarili ko so I can be the person that can be a leader in the future of the company? So, it's more complex in that way kasi sinasabi nila ibang animal, ibang type of workforce ang millennials, but it's actually more interesting. It's very interesting because these are the people that really care about the company. You can build them to become leaders of the company if you know how to engage and treat them. So communication is also very key.
Ang galing nung ang galing nung yung connecting factor to high potential leaders, 'di ba, in the company na minsan hindi nakikita yun ng management na you have to find ways to make them stay. Kasi yung homegrown iba eh.
Yep.
Diba? Versus hire ng experts from
Tama.
others. Ayan. Is this a trend, Paolo, na customization of benefits or customization of packages for employees?
Actually, matagal na ang FlexBen as a concept. Nag-start siya ng mga 80s sa UK and sa West. No? So, sa States, naging very, very popular siya. Pero dito sa Philippines, it really only started in the mid-2000s. No? Pero slowly, as we've been seeing, actually, noong early 2000s, we had a very hard time marketing FlexBen. Kasi wala pang may alam. Ano ba yung FlexBen na to? So the way that we would sell FlexBen before was we would hold seminars. So parang learning sessions, no? So si Peter, my business partner, ang background kasi niya is HR. So siya talaga yung HR person. He would talk about FlexBen, no? Paano ba nag-work tong FlexBen na to? What benefits can you convert? What can you convert it into, etc., etc. And then when the attendees of the seminar would learn more about FlexBen, that's when they would get more interested in the program. That's when we could really sit down with them and try to see, is this something that can work for your company? So dati ganun. Talagang maraming education pang kailangan gawin. Ngayon, it's more them looking for providers of FlexBen. So nagiging sila na ngayon naghahanap sa Storm. So we would get inquiries from all sorts of industries asking to implement the program.
Okay. Teka, magbe-break lang tayo sandali, pero pagbalik, we'll get more into that. Yung benefits and results and impacts that we can see pagka you employ flexible benefits sa isang kumpanya. And of course, yung journey ninyo as a startup, we'll get deeper into that pagbalik.
As a business. Oo. Sige, wait. Bago tayo mag-break, papaalala ko po sa ating mga listeners at viewers, text po tayo, Asenso space ang inyong mensahe and send to 2929.
Of course, facebook.com/Oplan Asenso.
Yan. Okay, sige. Ang oras po natin, 1:30, 1:13 Philippine Standard Time. Diyan lang po kayo.
Magbabalik ang paborito mong programa pagkatapos ng ilang paalala dito sa Radyo 5 92.3 News FM.
Investment is such a big word. So big, some shy away from it. At Coco Life, the only thing big about our investments are the big earnings and big names in the financial world who will take care of you. Want to hit the big time? Talk to Coco Life, the biggest Filipino-owned stock life insurance company. We're big on wealth.
Coco Life, we're big on life.
Bostik Fix All, ang dikit ng tiles mo. Bostik Fix All, ito ang makabago. Bostik Fix All, ang dikit ng tiles mo. Bostik Fix All, ibay ng dikit na tayo. Dahil sa sahig, sa pader, sa panyo, sa ceramic man o porcelana, maging indoor man o outdoor pa, dikit ay pangmatagalan. Bostik Fix All, makabagong pandikit ng tiles. Bostik!
Kung pandikit ng tiles ang usapan, dun ka na sa makabago. Bostik Fix All. Makabagong pandikit ng tiles.
Nagbabalik ang paborito mong programa dito sa Radyo 5, 92.3 News FM.
Paano ba Asenso? Let's count the ways with Michelle and Gerard. Oplan Asenso sa Radyo 5.
Ang oras po natin, Las 2:28 minutos, 1:32 ang Philippine Standard Time. Kayo pinaka-tune in pa rin dito po sa Oplan Asenso. Gerard de la Peña po.
Michelle Rosa Ople po.
Yan mga kapatid, hanggang alas 2 pa po tayo. Kaya pasok na pasok pa po sa banga ang inyong mga text messages. Text po tayo, Asenso, space ang inyong mensahe and send to 2929.
Facebook.com/Oplan Asenso. Hello, Ana Hamila Sayer. Ayan. Listening while working from Saudi. Jessie. Sorry.
Ang mami ko, si Nora de la Peña, na nanonood yan sa atin ngayon sa Facebook. And my mother-in-law, si Grace Lerios, na nanonood yan sa atin yan. Ayan.
Hi, tita. Joke. Hello,
Hi po.
Jessie Duque Garcia. Ayan. Alam mo, paano mag-text? Ayan.
Ito,
Ayan,
si Mildred Codera, nanonood rin sa atin from Tokyo, Japan.
Hello,
Oo,
konnichiwa.
talagang worldwide tayo, partner.
Okay, yes,
global
definitely.
tayo, global.
Okay, sige, makinig na tayo dahil talagang napakaganda ng ating topic. Kasama natin, of course, si Storm Technologies Incorporated, Cindy Burdette, Paolo de la Fuente, and Kellda Centeno. Okay. Sige, ayan, babalik tayo. Oh, ba't ang daming heart?
Hindi, kasi si Miss Christina Tan, si Ma'am Krista nanonood din sa atin.
Ay, hello.
Yan. Kaya
Sabi ko
dumami
maraming
ang
heart. O, diba?
Oo.
Okay. Ayun, of course, Storm Technologies offers solutions of mga customized benefits for yung mga kliyente ninyo. So, ito, how do you measure results? Na talagang masasabi mo na, okay, nagstay sila. I mean, how do you even know quantifiably kung gumana yung solution na yun?
So, at the start, like kanina binanggit din ni Pao, we go into a company and then we conduct surveys, or if may existing survey na sila, they'll share it with us. Isa sa mga tinitignan natin doon is yung tanong na, what is the likelihood that you will leave the company in the next year? So, it is a question of attrition. Kung potentially aalis ba to? Or, tinitignan din natin yung tanong na, are you satisfied with the current benefit program of the company? So ito yung mga sinusukat ng every company actually tries to measure this. Yung iba yearly. Alam ko the larger companies do it every 2 years. Yun yung mas standard. Smaller companies do it every 6 months. So depende. When Storm comes into a company and analyzes this data, it creates a baseline. Ito yung starting point for us. And then after implementing 1 year, tatanungin ulit natin yung same questions na yon. Titignan natin kung may correlate natin yung benefit satisfaction to an increase in, let's say, likelihood of leaving. Kung bumaba yon, for example, ibig sabihin, at the time na in-implement natin yung Storm, we can go to the company and say, di ba sabi mo ang attrition mo, ito yung dollar impact sa'yo or peso impact sa'yo. Since na-decrease natin yung attrition, ito yung na-save mong cost.
Ayun, okay.
So marami tayong pwedeng tignan na data. Provided, syempre, na yung kliyente natin, nag-share din ng data para ma-analyze natin. Yun yung isa sa mga binibigay ng Storm. We help you look at data and analyze it for you.
Ito pala, I was wondering, when you say customize, to what extent kayo nagka-customize? Siguro, Kellda, if you could answer, sky's the limit ba? Or meron din kayong mga multiple choice of available customizable benefits? Or how do you guys go through around that?
Sige. So, nagka-customize kami on 2 levels. First, yung sa level ng client namin, and then sa level nung employees nung client namin. So yung una muna, yung sa level ng client namin, actually we just ask them, ano ba yung mga benefit structure ninyo? How do you want to, what benefits do you want to flex? And then, whatever the benefits they tell us that they want to flex, whether it's on a scale of 1, kunyari, 10 leave days, 5 yung pwedeng i-flex, from 0 to 5 yung pwedeng pagpilian ng empleyado. For example, if it's an allowance, gusto nila 0%, 50%, 100% yung pwede i-flex. We can also do that. So, actually, it's customizable to whatever the client wants on that level. In terms naman dun sa empleyado, currently, we have 15,000 different products and services na pwedeng pagpilian.
Wow.
So, across mga 14 different categories. So, we have electronics, digital, home and living, sports and fitness, health and wellness. Actually, travel is a growing category for us. Kasi yung mga millennials mahilig mag-travel, di ba? And then, pati social causes eh. So, kunyari, you want to, out of the goodness of your heart, you want to make some donations. For example, we have like Teach for the Philippines on there, WWF, UNICEF. So, it's, I guess, as customizable as you want it to be if you're the employee.
Ang galing.
Tapos, syempre, paminsan, meron kaming mga nakukuhang mga requests, mga, pwede ba kayo mag-carry ng brand na ganito? Or pwede ba kayo mag-carry ng service na ganito? And we'll work at it to be able to make a deal with that merchant and get them on the marketplace also.
Oo. Grabe, paano nyo na collate lahat nun? How do you organize all of that if it's, di ba, if it's customizable to the imagination of the client?
It's really the use of technology, no?
Right.
Kasi syempre kung mano-mano lang to,
Oo.
pen and paper or like Excel file, medyo mahirap siya. Pero yun nga, our product is a tech solution, available on the web as well as by next year on a mobile app also.
Wow.
So, yun nga, na parang having that technology is what allows us to really customize what we offer to both our clients as well as their employees.
Okay.
So kayo ang nag-devise ng technology? Kayo yung naggawa from scratch ng technology?
Si Pao
Yes,
actually,
si Pao.
pinakaunang developer.
Well, when we started nga the company in 2005, yung combination namin ni Peter, so si Peter nga yung HR guy, ako yung tech guy.
Okay.
So, ang background ko, programmer ako.
Okay.
Nung first 4 years of my corporate life. No? So we created a system para nga mas madaling i-administer yung program. Otherwise kasi, well, like what Kellda said earlier, the way that they used to do it before was through Excel. So, siguro Excel is manageable for like a company of like 20 people. Maybe.
Kung kukunti lang.
Pero kung BPO ka, 1,000, 2,000, imposible, di ba? So we really had to create a solution to help manage the program. And the fact that we offer items on a marketplace, similar to what Amazon does, di ba? Mag-log on ka sa Amazon, makikita mo yung mga different items that you can select. So that's essentially what we do also. The 15,000 items that Kellda said earlier are shown on a marketplace which you can choose from. So kailangan mo talaga ng technology for you to be able to do that.
Ano yung challenging aspect ng pag-run ng ganitong klaseng business? Well, basically, this is a startup, hindi siya yung traditional na business na alam natin. Ano yung challenges na na-experience ninyo? Grabe yung hingang malalim. Marami-rami
Where
ito.
do we begin? Hindi kasi the business itself is fairly complex.
Yes.
So maraming areas which you have to attend to. No? So for example, yung dealing with clients nga, each client will have a different thing that it wants for the system. So that in itself is a challenge for you to be able to customize the program specific to that client. So gusto nila ganito yung itsura, ganito yung proseso, ganito yung etc. Di ba? So kailangan mo talaga mag-customize. So that's a challenge. Another challenge would be, of course, yung day-to-day operations. So day-to-day operations, of course, since what you do is you provide the benefits to the employees of the company, kami nagpo-fulfill kami nagde-deliver ng items. So kunyari may mag-order ng iPad from the store. Syempre kami, we have to source it from the supplier and deliver it to the customer. So and normally gaya nga ng sabi mo, marami na sa market, marami na sa workforce ngayon is millennials. Gusto nila instantaneous. Gusto nila pag ordering ko ngayon, bukas nandiyan na.
Grabe.
Diba? So that's a challenge, no? That's a challenge for us, the logistics of it, managing customer service, and of course continually improving the technology. So all those areas are actually areas where they're all challenges, but they're all areas where we can improve on.
Yes, isa pong challenge dahil nga yun nga, like you mentioned, startup kami. We don't have the same finance backing as the large corporation. So, I remember when I started in Storm, I think almost 3 years ago, sabi kami ni Kellda, isang buwan na yata pagitan namin 40 katao lang, or baka less pa nga people at the time. Kaya 120 na kami. And so, the kind of operations na dinescribe ni Pao requires people.
Right.
Pero every time mag-hire ka, syempre, isipin mo, pampasweldo ng tao, kailangan, so yung concern namin ngayon, di na kami kasya dun sa opisina namin, so nag-expand rin yung opisina to accommodate yung demand ng mga kliyente. But at the same time, not all initiatives are revenue generating naman So yung iba talagang for operations, maintenance, product dev, iba-iba. So as a startup, that's also something we need to think about. Yung cash flow namin. And so that's what Kellda would nag us usually about. Kailan nagbabayad yung kliyente? Nagbabayad ba on time? Sino hindi nagbabayad? Are we spending on the right areas? Kasi nga startup hindi kami unlimited baul ng pera, di ba? So yun yung mga isa na in our Execom meetings we talk about.
Uy, pero nakakatuwa yung demand.
Yeah.
May demand.
May
Pero teka,
demand.
napaka-complex ng business ninyo. Unique siya. Hindi siya yung usual na naririnig natin. How was it for you explaining this thing sa mga kliyente ninyo?
Hanggang ngayon, minsan challenge pa siya Like even if the concept has been around for some time, around 20-25 years already, the way most companies do it ngayon is through cash. Right? So, hindi mo nagamit yung benefit mo, bigay ko na lang sa'yo in cash.
Perahin na lang, ganyan.
Ang problema, kapag pinipera natin, although okay siya, sasabihin ng empleyado, mas gusto kong i-cash, pag tinanong mo yan sa makalawa, masaya ka ba sa benefits mo? Di niya maaalala yon.
Hindi, kasi wala na yung cash.
Correct. Tama. Pinambayad niya ng bills or pinantuition, ganyan. So ikaw, ang dami kong as an employer, sabi mo, ang dami kong gasto sa benefits, sa incentives, pero bakit sinasabi ng mga empleyado ko, hindi nila na-enjoy.
Hindi pa rin masaya.
So, one of the things that Storm does is changing that mindset. So, hanggang ngayon, nag-educate pa rin kami. We're still conducting some seminars where we say, sweldo is for your needs. Tuition, bills, food. Pero kung benefit for, let's say, working for TV5, for example, it has to be something more than just cash. Kasi gusto mo, maalala mo na, uy, itong iPad ko, bigay ito ng kumpanyang pinagtatrabahuan ko. Pero technically, benefits mo yung pinambili mo dun
Oo nga, no?
So, yun, it requires a lot of education. So, every time we can create studies para mabasa ng mga potential clients, binibigay namin yan. One of our teams deals with creating studies para ipakalat sa market kung, ito na yung nangyayari sa FlexBen, medyo huli na kayo. Hindi nyo pa ito naiisip. Tignan nyo yung resulta dito, baka applicable sa inyo.
Meron bang ganon? Ano ba yung emerging aside from travel?
Home, ako personally.
Ay, gusto ko yun.
Nakikita ko yung home appliance.
Home appliance?
We had one client when we implemented, yung sabi niya, yung taga-HR, sabi niya, ay, sobrang alam ko yung Storm kasi yung kapatid ko, finurnish niya yung bahay niya gamit yung benefits niya.
Wow.
Bumili ng ref, oven,
Microwave.
microwave.
TV.
Kasi available na yon sa store Ako yung telepono ko galing sa company benefits din. So, electronics, I think tama ba Kellda? Electronics, home appliance, travel is something that they really, really demand. Lalo na yung millennials nga. I mean, I travel a lot, for example. So, yun yung emerging. But interestingly, investments also, tinitignan nila kung paano ba pwedeng i-grow yung category. Or let's say, what do you call this? HMO. Wanting to provide not just for my parents or my child, but siblings, pwede yan. So, all of that, actually, our marketplace is able to provide.
Yung investments, parang, is that a harder avenue to explore? Kasi, di ba, yung investment itself, parang iba yung
Yeah, so-
per tool.
So it's a growing category in the sense that there's some demand for it. But automating the whole process is another discussion. Kasi ngayon, di ba, kung mag-i-invest ka, may fill upan kang papel, kailangan mag-provide ka ng mga requirements. So growing category in a sense, but it's something that we see growing down the line, further down the line. Pero yung quick wins talaga ngayon sa electronics.
Yung mga consumer goods, ganyan.
Yeah.
Oo. Ayun, so ito, na-mention, we've been saying that you guys have are categorized as a startup. And of course, yun nga, congratulations again for winning yung sa ASEAN Slingshot Startup World Cup. May ganun. O, diba? Yung
ASEAN
Nora
yan,
Terrado.
Hindi lang locally yan.
Oo, hindi na locally. What were the challenges that you faced putting up this startup here in the Philippines? This is not Silicon Valley, guys, di ba?
We know.
Ayan, okay.
Well, of course, unang-una, when we started kasi the company, we really bootstrapped our way into the company. So, hindi kami naghanap ng funding from anywhere. Kami mga magpa-partner, we really just cashed in. No? So, that was always challenging, especially in the beginning. Kapag startup ka, hindi ka namang kilala eh. Especially in the B2B space, where you sell to the likes of these big corporations. Hindi ako mag-name, no? So you sell to these big corporations and you're competing against big names also.
Yes.
So, mahirap, di ba? It's hard to get your name out there. So that's one of the challenges. So yun, we were very lucky lang in the beginning to have bagged a couple of really, really good clients, which we were able to use to sort of enhance our portfolio. Itong mga clients na to, sinaserve namin itong mga to. And that gave us a bit of credibility coming into other pitches to other clients. So yun, challenging yung mga areas na yun for being a startup.
Okay, Cindy. Ano yung challenge? Ikaw, B2B. Ayan, ikaw yung humaharap.
So, yun, number one, clients. Kaya, a question we still ask. We are 123 in the team, right? 120, 123. And then, magpunta kami sa isang BPO with 40,000 employees. Diba? So, unang tatanungin sa amin, kaya nyo ba kaming iserve? So, kahit na explain namin na the technology scales, they still want to see proof. So, I guess for a startup, tapos hindi naman ganun nga strong pa yung startup ecosystem in the Philippines, you really need to hack your way into those kinds of meetings and to really earn their trust. So, yun yung isa. And then marketing, sa amin, every peso that we put into marketing has to be hardworking. Kasi hindi kami nakakapag-commercial sa TV, hindi kami nakakapag-commercial sa dyaryo. Kung nasa dyaryo kami sabihin, may ginawa kaming mabuti or hindi masyado mabuti. So far, puro mabuti naman. But yun, we don't have the same budgets for those kinds of things. In fact, like yung kinukwento ni Pao kanina, nagpapa-seminar, pahirapan pa to get a venue kasi mahal sa isang hotel. Papakainin mo yung mga VP tas biglang hindi pupunta. So, lahat yan pinagdaanan din namin. In 2 and almost 3 years ko in Storm, nakita ko naggaganon pa kami. So, ngayon medyo like winning the World Cup finals for the Philippines was also helpful. When we land a client, nilalagay namin sa diary na, kliyente na namin si ganito. So, yung ibang kliyente, di ba kliyente nyo si... So, meron ng recognition na nag-grow na rin yung Storm. So, blessings din from the Lord na we are able to create as much traction as we did in that, siguro, 10 years now that we've been in existence.
Sabi ni Reg Cabanban, hi, ang husay, Cindy, may pinaglalaban. Proud of you.
Oh my gosh, Reg.
Hello din, Marco Lazaro. Sabi niya, go Storm. Okay. Ito ba ay mga taga-Storm?
Si Reg, hindi. DDB
DDB
di ba?
DDB tribal. So ito, Kellda, ikaw, in terms of the infrastructure, of course, you mentioned na hindi pa ganun ka plakado. Lalo na here, for a tech startup, how was that for the company?
I think yung isang challenge, lalo na for a tech startup, and lalo na kasi yung technology namin and yung industry namin, I mean, we're the pioneers, no? For me, yung isang struggle talaga is finding good talent. So actually, sobrang dami naming opening sa Storm ngayon.
Okay, guys.
So guys, kung naghahanap kayo ng trabaho in technology, please apply, visit our website. Anyway. Kasi parang so part of our business is in technology, no? Part of it is in e-commerce. E-commerce dito sa bansa wala pang 5 years yan halos eh. So to find like really experienced people is quite difficult. Kasi nga parang if you go to the market and typically kunyari you hire a manager, you want someone with 7 to 10 years experience, wala pang may ganun sa bansa na 7 to 10 years experience in, for example, e-commerce, no? So yung isang challenge talaga sa amin is finding talent. People who want to enter a new industry, enter a startup, and then just learn on the job. And parang really put in the time na sariling kusa matututo kung paano ginagawa or how the industry works, 'di ba? And the same thing goes for technology, no? Especially with developers na yung language and yung technologies change like parang every year nagbabago 'yan, 'di ba? So finding the people with the right tech stack is also sometimes quite a challenge.
Ito, we're talking of challenges. Yung exciting part naman, ano yung masayang parte nitong ginagawa ninyo?
Madami din naman.
Oo, totoo naman. In fact, kaya rin sobrang, I guess, if you get to look at the growth of Storm over the number of years, we've been hockey stick growth eh. So talagang biglang laki. Kaya nga, in 2.5 years, nag 300% growth yung manpower. Tapos sobrang hirap dagdagan ng dagdagan. The exciting part is one, we have some increase already from abroad. Kailan ba kami pupunta sa bansang yon?
Wow.
Yung mga kliyente namin na may mga opisina in, let's say, Indonesia, meron kami nakuha, Italy, Dubai, Bahamas.
Wow.
Siyempre, volunteer na ako sa Bahamas. So yun, so may mga ganong increase kami. The more exciting one that we're doing ngayon, we're in our Series B fundraising. So for a startup, fundraising is something that you really need to do. Or finding funding, no? And so ngayon, nasa Series B kami, I think beyond the imaginations of everyone in the team, we're talking to Silicon Valley investors na parang, uy, finally, may tumitingin na sa market ng Pilipinas, gustong mag-invest sa Pilipinas at sa isang Filipino company, winning World Cup for the Philippine World Cup finals, we get to represent the Philippines in the global stage in Silicon Valley.
Right.
And maybe, who knows, Lord willing, we win there.
Right.
And really not just attract attention to Storm, but also to the Philippines and the Philippine startup ecosystem. So yung mga exciting, and then, actually lahat din ng challenges na binanggit namin kanina, we treat them as fun challenges. Kasi to crack it, by us learning on the job is something no one can just brag about. It's not anyone that can brag, oh, we built our entire e-commerce system from the ground up in the number of years that we did. So, yun. So, mga ganon, those are the things that keep us with high adrenaline.
Pero within the company, how do you challenge-proof yourselves? Like, are there systems in place or how do you do it na kayo din ba you do flex spend in your company?
Yeah.
Parang ganun. Like, how do you navigate
Siyempre,
these
love your own,
challenges?
di ba?
Love your own. Ayan, sige, Paolo, how do you navigate these,
Well, a big part of it, I think, is what people operations does.
Right.
So, yung people operations namin, like what Cindy mentioned, is our HR group. So, they're the ones responsible for keeping our culture strong and alive, creating programs which, of course, help satisfy also our employees. Granted, sa isang startup, marami talagang trabaho. Kasi nga, konti lang kayo and ang dami nyong gustong gawin. Diba?
Right.
So, so there's a lot of work involved, and there are occasions wherein people are actually stretched in terms of time. Diba? But the nice thing about what I see in Storm is that because of the culture, enjoy yung mga tao eh. Kahit na sobrang late na sila natutulog, minsan nag-overnight, no? Hindi mo maiiwasan, minsan nag-overnight sila sa opisina. Masaya sila. You can see people posting about it in Facebook na nagpa-party sila. So, even while people are very, very busy doing a lot of work, I think the fact that the culture is very strong, that the people and the employees are close to each other, it helps lighten the load also and make things easier to bear.
Sabi ni Marco Lazaro, people ops is life. O, diba? Ito na yung mga taga-Storm. Ayan.
Bakit?
Ayun na,
Taga-team
sunod-sunod
ko
na
yan.
sila.
Sabi ni Angeli Reselia, sabi niya, yes, go to storm.tech/careers.
May plug po. Marami kaming opening, please.
Sabi opening.
O, sabi ni Camille De La Fuente, awesome.
Asawa ko
Congrats,
yan.
Tol.
Ang payat daw ni Paolo de la Fuente, Dodge from Chillo. And cheers to the team, sabi ni Povilas Tekunas. Sabi niya, spreading this to Lithuania and the whole world. Oh, di ba? Yes to culture, sabi nila. Eto, so, what is your wish list being a tech startup that is now actually representing, di ba, the Philippines? Ayan, let's name it. Startup World Cup Grand Finale in Silicon Valley in May 2018. Wow, guys, good luck, di ba? So, what is your wish list for startup, the startup infra, the framework here in the Philippines? How can things improve, or what would you guys want to see?
I guess more VCs entering the Philippine
Venture capitalists.
Yeah, venture capitalists, sorry. More investors, more I think yun kasi yung kulang eh. If you go to Singapore, for example, where Kellda and Peter have recently been, I remember nagte-text si Kellda na mind blown sila doon ni Peter kasi iba talaga yung insights kapag ito yung mga kausap mo eh. Like they ask questions na kahit kami parang di namin naisip pero it's staring us right sa mukha namin, di ba? So I think just having professionals in that space, mga capitalists, venture capitalists, mga consulting companies that can bridge a startup to a potential funding, importante yan. We have a lot of great ideas in the Philippines, except hindi sila nagbo-boom dahil hindi masyadong nabibigyan ng attention. So one of my wish list talaga is more attention from, I'm not saying just money, but more attention by venture capitalists. And also the government providing those avenues. That's why the ASEAN Slingshot was such a good event for us. So hello RT, hello to the people in ASEAN, no? DTI. Kasi they really sponsored a lot of these VCs to come into the Philippines, and then they brought the 10 best startups. At pag mag-meet kayo, at hindi lang yung competition eh. While the competition wasn't going yet, talagang the investors were talking to every startup.
Wow,
Oh,
yung
pitch mo sa akin yan,
networking.
5 minutes. Oh. So kami, we were just amazed what the government can do to bridge that gap. So meron naman tayong mga non-government institutions that help. But a big, like Singapore, for example, they really provide help in that area. So that's something I want to see. I don't know about...
Sige, Paolo.
Well, aside from that, I think widespread adoption and openness to working with startups is a big thing also. So say for large corporations, traditionally kasi a lot of the people in these corporations will only want to work with established firms.
Yes.
And we've only been lucky to be able to grow this much because there were some corporations like that who were willing to work with us. So I think that opportunity can only be good for the startup community. Kasi kung wala nun, hindi magta-thrive yung hindi magta-thrive yung startup community dito. So not just from corporates, I guess, but also from individuals who cater or who sort of kumbaga they give startups a chance also. They buy stuff from startups. They're open to, using these startups in everything that they do. Para mag-thrive talaga yung startup community dito. A lot of people are encouraged to start their own firms.
Ayan, siguro anong masasabi ninyo na tips para dun sa mga nag-iisip na magtayo na sarili ng startup?
Sa akin, magpursige ka lang. Kasi sa totoo lang, kami in the first 7 years, blood, sweat, and tears talaga. Baka hindi lang 7 years, baka all 12. Blood, sweat, and tears talaga. But if you really believe in the company that you start, you will try to see it through. Maraming challenges along the way, marami kaming na-discuss kanina, pero marami ring blessings. As long as you work for it, as long as you believe in it, mangyayari.
Kellda, ikaw, tips for startups.
Chief Nagger.
So, parang for me, so aside from, di ba, parang perseverance, no? It's really parang be curious. Like, talk to other people who are also putting up startups. Be very open to advice, read a lot. Kasi yun nga, parang there aren't parang the infrastructure here is not that great yet. So, read a lot, join groups online, read a lot of blogs, listen to podcasts and all of that. Parang be very curious and open to learning. Kasi walang playbook, lalo na sa startup, walang playbook for what you're doing, di ba? So, parang to get learnings and to get advice is talagang you really have to go out and look for it. Siyempre, hindi lahat alam mo, di ba? So, yun yung, for me, yun yung advice ko.
Okay, Cindy.
I guess, pursige, and I guess what I really want to say is, like, prayer. I'd like to think prayer is also very key. There were a lot of times in our life in Storm where it seemed like an insurmountable hurdle. Tech, minsan nagkakaproblema, or clients bailing out. But for whatever it is, one of the things that really got us through was prayer. So, for those that have faith, use that also as a leverage para kung ano yung pinagdadaanan, talagang minsan yun na lang di ba? Parang yun na lang yung talaga yung meron kang kakapitan. And that really helped us. As a Christ-centered firm, that's something core to us. So, every Monday, may Bible study kami. Every day, may prayer. And so, we leverage on our faith as part of our strengths to really push through kahit ano pa yung pinagdadaan ng challenge. So, ako yun, kasi nasabi na nila yung mga startup-y things.
Pero ang galing. Oo, ang galing. So, ito, for those who wanna contact Storm, how to contact?
Para sa clients, para sa mga mag-a-apply.
At mag-a-apply, ayan.
So, you just visit our website, www.storm.tech, TECH. If you're a potential client looking to do FlexBen, nandoon na yung form. If you fill it out, someone will contact you in the next 24 hours. Kung nag-a-apply ka or nag-aanap ka ng trabaho, gusto mong maging part of a startup, a growing, fast-growing startup, nandun din sa loob. Just check our careers page. Pwede ka rin mag-message sa Facebook namin. So, just look for Storm Technologies, PH, and then nandun na. LinkedIn also, we're there. Same Storm Technologies Inc.
Okay, more power to you guys. Really inspiring story.
Thank you.
For what you're
Thank you
doing
sa inyo.
for the country. Thank you, Cindy, Paolo, and Kellda.
Mabuhay kayo.
Okay, sige. We'll post yung website din ng Storm on Oplan Asenso sa ating Facebook page. Alright.
Ayan, mga kapatid, overtime na
Oo,
tayo.
sorry, Ariel.
Thank you po sa pagsama sa amin ngayong Sabado. Magkita-kita ulit tayo next week. Same time, same place. Dito po sa Radyo 5, 92.3 News FM. Action TV starting 1 p.m. And of course, sa Facebook page ng Radyo 5, 12 noon to 2 p.m. Yan. Ito po ang Oplan Asenso. Gerard de la Peña po.
Hello, Rosemary from Riyadh. Ayan, and si Dindo Mandapiton. Ako po si Michelle Rosa Ople. God bless mga kapatid.
Susunod na po ang Love Idols.